Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Paul Burry, family from the gaming. With me is
King Ever and a puppy.
Princess. Peter may come by at some point.
Oh, that's loud. Cuphead. Turn it down a bit for us.
Okay.
Now it looks good, doesn't it?
Cuphead underwater.
I guess. Teaser. Treasure hunt, maybe?
It's like puppets.
And this is how they're gonna start their showcase.
Looks that way.
3, 2, 1. Available now.
Yeah. Physical edition Cuphead, yes!
You ever buy it now? Nah, I think it's...
I am 8-bit.
8-bit, yeah.
Oh, I need a pen.
Hi everybody and welcome to the Day of the Dead Digital Showcase. Thanks to Jeff Keighley for having us be part of the Summer Games Fest. And thank you to all of you, the millions of people watching out. Millions of people? God, that can't be right. This thing has really grown since it started 10 years ago here in San Francisco. Day of the Devs was an idea from Double Fine Productions and their friends at I Am 8-Bit to put on a show that really celebrated video games and focused on the fans and the developers and brought them together to meet and celebrate games. It started as a live event here in San Francisco where we had developers showing their games where people could play them and also listen to music and eat food and drink, and it was really just a festival of amazing creativity and a very inspiring event. And then during the pandemic it became digital only, and now we're doing both, a live event and a digital show.
I like
so
digital.
People from around the world can enjoy all of these amazing games. We had record number of submissions this year, more people wanting to be part of Day of the Devs than any year previously, and we have more world premieres today than ever before.
Oh,
I'm excited. I hope you're excited.
I'm a little typing,
please,
and it's like...
without further ado, enjoy Day of the
Bring up like the third ad.
And enjoy the
digital show. There'll be effects on that. It's not good.
Just get dumb games already, okay?
He's having fun, man. He's cool.
I'm pleased to introduce a brand new game from a team that is near and dear to my heart. This is from Greg Lobanoff and the team at Wishes Unlimited, who made incredible games like Wander Song and Chicory. Here's their new title, Beastie Ball.
World premiere.
Wishes Unlimited.
Hi, I'm Greg Lobanov, and I am bouncing off the walls excited to finally tell you what my friends and I have been working on together ever since Chicory came out a couple years ago. Introducing Beastie Ball.
Oh, it's from the anime book.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand it. I've read a few of them online.
Beastie Ball is a turn-based RPG where you coach a team of beasties to play Beastie Ball, which is kind of like volleyball.
He's telling
you play
us,
this
Noah.
customizable coach character, and you can explore this huge open world, recruiting all kinds of beasties to your team.
That's how you do battles.
Then you can challenge rival sports teams as you rise your way through the Beastie Ball rankings.
Huh.
Pokemon.
Beasties are highly social creatures that evolved to play sports. In their natural wild state, they're constantly playing Beastie Ball to build friendships, to settle disputes, or just to have fun. When beasties play together, they actually become friends with one another.
Little dog game may have heard much about.
I don't know.
And depending on their personalities and their teamwork style, they can form different kinds of friendships. But whether they become besties or rivals or partners or sweethearts, they'll get some kind of unique combo ability that only that pair of beasties can do, which can turn the tide in a really tough match.
So with this game, we really wanted to emphasize the beasties' agency as living creatures. They're doing their own thing, making their own decisions. They'll only join the team after being convinced by you fulfilling a certain set of conditions while you're playing against them. The goal isn't to collect as many beasties as you can, but to spend time with the ones that you care about and be surprised by the ways that they grow and change, and the bonds that they form with each other. We knew we wanted to create a really wide variety of beasties that each have their own ecological niche and way of playing Beastie Ball. So we're working with a really wonderful bunch of concept artists and spending a lot of time on each design. All the beasties have a range of colors and sizes, and their poses and animations are all hand-drawn, which gives us lots of opportunity to express their personalities and their different ways of moving.
To help give each beastie that personality, we've been doing unique voices for them. Each one can express a range
Oh,
of
so using the
emotions,
dog.
and we've had a lot of fun. But it's not all
Isn't
just
this gonna be
friendships and
great?
rainbows. This game is about sports.
You come from a tiny town built
Then
around a
your
nature
sports.
preserve. You're kind of underdogs
Thompson's
until
also
one
in your
day when the
sports now.
Beastie Ball League shows up and starts tearing down the preserve to build a stadium. Your only way to stop the construction is to rise all the way to the top of the Beastie Ball League.
Right from the start of your adventure, you'll be able to see all the ranked teams on your map. You decide where to go, who to challenge, and in what order. And every time you defeat a ranked
Xbox,
coach,
man.
the other ranked coaches become
I didn't
stronger.
see a symbol.
So no matter which way you go, you'll have a tough and exciting rise to the top.
We're so excited to finally reveal this. It's a really special project for us. And if Beastie Ball looks cool to you too, then please check us out at beastieballgame.com. We're going to be revealing a crowdfunding campaign very, very soon, and we'd love to have your support.
So they
Thanks
only
very
have
much.
to pay for
We
it.
can't wait to talk to you more about Beastie Ball.
Okay.
In Hyper Light Breaker, Heart Machine's follow-up title
I
in
just
the
love the
Hyper
trees
Light
in the back.
universe, you'll assume the role of a mercenary with
I'm
some
a leaf.
serious skills.
I'm a leaf.
You'll be entering the Overgrowth,
Those are
an
plants,
amazing
not
open
trees.
world with everything
Whatever, if
from
it's a
lush
plant,
rolling
it's still a
hills to
plant.
deep labyrinths.
It's
They'll be
probably must be
comprised
very
of both
windy.
handcrafted
Yeah,
and
no.
procedural elements, just how I like my levels.
I don't like her.
Like its predecessor, it'll
She's
be
like
chock
trying too
full
hard.
of secrets and lore, sure to satisfy even the most curious explorer.
You're trying to be
You'll
Laura
face
Croft.
off
She's
against
reading.
enigmatic enemies, armed with an
If you're
arsenal
trying to
of
be Laura
weapons
Croft,
that you've
lady,
crafted
stop
from
in
the
the
spoils
name
of
of
your
law.
previous battles. And for those die-hard fans that have been
Stop
eagerly
reading your
awaiting
dumb
its release,
scripts.
we have some never-before-seen
That's
sneak
what you
peeks.
dumb Hollywood people do.
This is Hyper Light Breaker.
Hello, I'm Alex, creative director at Heart Machine, and we're making Hyper Light Breaker.
Is that Sharpie?
Yes.
This looks cool. This looks awesome. Man. What is that?
Hyper Light
Light
Breaker is a
Breaker?
huge, stylish, bloody game. As is our MO, it's a game that's vivid but bleak, with a crumbling world that can be brutal and beautiful all at once. It's a major landmark for us, and the first of its kind, an open world game where you never return to the same world twice. You could say it's a mix of incredible open world games like Breath of the Wild, distilled into the format of a roguelike.
Did
such
you know
as
that Breath
Dead
of the Wild
Cells
has
and
sequel
Brain.
released recently?
You can play alone or with
Does she have a
friends
tail?
cooperatively
Yeah,
online.
I think it's not
Breaker's
called Breath of the Wild, it's
narrative
called
will be presented fully through
King-
visual
I mean,
storytelling,
Zelda,
where you'll
King
discover
of
and
the
decipher
Kingdom.
the mystery
Tears
of this
Kingdom, yeah.
world
I read.
and lost land from long ago.
Oh, look, I'm a monkey.
Every world will be different, loaded with dangerous creatures, razor-sharp
my bear.
vast overgrown wilderness, long-dead civilizations, and new discoveries in a mysterious, vibrant, yet horribly ominous atmosphere. Each biome in the world is different, with unique dangers, set pieces, and stories of their own. There will be massive bosses to take down in an open structure, with dangerous, unique, and challenging sub-bosses scattered throughout runs. You'll pick up new gear, make new builds, unlock new characters, upgrade your equipment as you bring back more and more materials from runs. We've learned so much from our previous games, building up amazing tech and a deep well of knowledge and experience as a team. Breaker's the culmination of all that incredible work, and we're excited to have you experience
Yeah, it
it
looks
for yourself.
decent. And one thing I would complain about is just to hit the enemies.
We'll
at
have
a
a
time.
lot more information
that
on
a
the
light
game as
bulb
we
right
come
there? Or is
closer and
that- is that a
closer
spider
Yes,
web?
it's light
early
bulb.
access
It's
later
covered
this year.
up. That ain't a good idea.
Hyper Light Breaker. He was saying something about it. I couldn't hear him.
And now, in true Day of the Devs fashion, we're traveling halfway around the globe to Transylvania to bring you a game that is not what you expect. From developers Stone Skip and publisher IM8bit Presents, I'm thrilled to bring you a world premiere title that is not only
They
relaxing
really have an energy
and
issue
enjoyable,
here, you know? They're just
it's
like,
chill and
I am
vibey,
barely alive,
let that
barely
anxiety
awake,
go
but I'm talking.
while you play simpler times.
Hey.
Trying to be as boring as possible.
They did do this at 4, so. Or
Two people listening to music. Great.
I'm not dumb record player.
Hi there, welcome. I'm Lara.
And I'm Dragos of StoneSkip Studio. We are a small team from Transylvania, and our mission is to create meaningful interactive experiences. Our first game, Simpler Times, sheds light to the beauty of the ordinary and serves as a place from the past where you can be present.
Simpler Times follows Tina on a heartwarming journey through her memories as she prepares to leave her childhood home.
Man, it's getting pretty full.
Hey,
Starting to feel like
Zenobia.
I'm never gonna come
Good
back.
evening, gluten-free.
We want you to slow
Good
down and
evening,
savor the
buddy.
present moment by immersing you in Tina's world.
It's apple picking season.
No,
My
How are we
favorite.
reaching the apples way out there?
Through
what I'm
visual
saying.
storytelling and mindful
My arm doesn't
interactions,
stretch out like Miss
Yeah.
you'll
Marvel.
journey alongside her as she delves
was the
into
guy
her
from
past
Fantastic
and
Four, stretchy
uncovers
arms.
her authentic self.
You're building a deer? Rocket?
With each puzzle, Tina grows closer to adulthood and you'll be there to guide her.
It
From
looks like some
simple
other
activities like
indie
picking
games
dried
I've
leaves
played.
from a plant
It's like a
to
nice
more
puzzle
complex ones like
Never
building a
got my
birdhouse,
attention, but
you'll interact with objects that hold
Does anyone
sentimental
use Crickets
value for
anymore?
Tina.
yeah.
I really wish
Why
I
not?
could take
They
you
do.
with me. I'm gonna miss our duets together.
Well, yeah.
We know the
they
world is getting
customize
faster
the
every
music
day.
though.
We live in it too.
So,
We wanted to create a
Ooh.
space where players can take a break,
Look
slow
out, there's
down,
stars
and
will
enjoy
let
something
snow.
meaningful.
I'm not gonna sit down and slow down while I'm playing a game. I want to play the game.
Simpler Times stems from stories we believe need to be told and heard. Inspired by this very place we're now sitting in, the game is a reflection of the physical spaces we spend time in and the memories we hold dear.
I've spent so much time here looking out the window. It's hard to believe that I won't see this view for a while.
We want to build a sense of awareness and appreciation
where
for
you
the
going?
world
Queen of
around
the
us,
Bees.
encouraging you to reflect on your own memories and experiences.
Simpler Times is coming soon on PC and other platforms, so make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow us on social media.
Thanks for taking the time to listen. We hope you'll enjoy playing Simpler Times as much as we enjoyed creating it. Bye!
Bye!
Well, I like
It's
them.
childhood is the beach.
Hey.
and
I'll say that. I like
growing
them.
up is the sea. Can I still take all these seashells with me?
Oh, I
Can
miss,
I
don't
lock
you
them
miss
in a
cameras
chest
being
with
like
my
that,
memories?
man?
Here's all the stuff that's important to them. They made a game of stuff that's important to them.
What about us?
That's what about me? What about Raven?
What about Kabito? You don't know who Kabito is?
This next game is from Sad Owl Studios
Oh
and
my
Thunderful
God.
Publishing. It's a really unique puzzle game built around a camera mechanic where the photos that you take become 3D worlds to explore. This is Viewfinder.
Viewfinder?
That's what he said.
Ooh. Still waiting for that Warhammer and SpongeBob to come to power washing.
Viewfinder is a difficult game to describe in words, but if you saw it, you'd immediately recognize it.
What is this place?
It is a game that, gives players a lot of freedom.
What's an old photograph doing here?
Oh, it's a puzzle.
You can take photos or find photos and then make them into real 3D spaces.
Hang on, did you just shift reality? Sick.
What makes it unique is the central mechanic where you're using a camera and pictures to reshape and reconfigure the world around you in order to solve challenges in creative ways.
It's such a unique experience,
Let me build a
and
bridge.
I think everybody is just going to have a different experience of how they play Viewfinder, and that's just a really nice thing to it.
I'm sorry.
Perfect.
This one just
an elegant
Makes me
solution.
want to fall asleep.
That
I'm weak.
doesn't look right. You can rotate reality too.
That's tricky.
If I was to compare Viewfinder to other games, I'd say it's like the gameplay of Portal combined with the visual illusions of Superliminal or Antechamber. People have also compared it,
It
to
looked like a
The
Cheshire
Witness
cat.
and Manifold Garden and
might-
various other puzzle games. It's a puzzle game, but it's very sandboxy and playful and
playful, you say?
open-ended.
It's
The
scaring
whole
me.
concept of when we started is that when you actually create something, you do destroy a lot of things, and you know that's just a very important lesson
What if I
in
jump off
creation.
the stairs there? Do I die?
You find it is created by
It's every game
different
find.
people.
I want to find how to
And
break
you know,
it
we
into
have
and
people
watch it.
from all over the world who have
Well,
such
but
a
how'd you
diverse
break it? Well,
and
I bought it.
interesting
I want to see how I can break
cultures.
it first.
Each character comes from a different culture. There's a lot of sort of culture-specific props and items and themes who you learn about, mostly through environments and environmental storytelling. And so we've tried to sort of make these special spaces that really represent that
Freaky cat.
character, who they are, what they like to do.
Oh no.
I'm sure you noticed by
Remind
now,
me of
but
Wednesday when they
using
were different
film was
pictures of
always
Ryan.
Mirren's idea. One of her many passions.
I wake up and see that cat next to me.
Oh, look at that.
That's a lot better.
Celia was always fond of games.
It's just very important
I like that
for
picture.
us to
Wait, you
just
saw it.
put
There was
in
a
what
guy
we
there
know so
behind
that
that
the rest
table.
of the world could also, you know, have a glimpse of the experiences that we've had.
Huh.
This place is a mess.
This must be the next stage.
Oh man.
Let's go.
PlayStation 5.
PS5, yeah.
Wow. Thunderful.
It's an interesting idea.
We received a record number of submissions for this Summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs, but this next game didn't actually come through that process. We have eyes
Hi,
everywhere,
Isaac.
and the
You look
curation
so
team is
tall.
always looking
Somebody's
for games.
watching
This next
me.
one actually came from Twitter.
He's a
because
stalker.
The creator was posting all these amazing
Hey,
GIFs,
we all
and we
say
reached out via
government
DM
watching us all.
and asked
Yeah,
if we could
they
feature
do.
the game. So here it
Don't
is,
trust
this beautiful, gorgeous, hand-drawn
I
ghost
really like-
story
wow,
called
he has
Hunt.
a thing on his shirt.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo Dasso and I'm with Moonloop. Together we're making a game called Haunty.
Scary.
This looks indie.
And scary. These people know to make good Madden games, unlike Harry Potter.
The main mechanic in Haunty is that as a ghost you can
gonna
haunt
scare
things
you.
and get access to their abilities.
What? You just
There's a
proved the guy's
big variety of things that you can
I like
haunt
how
in
we like
this
to make
game.
fun of them as we go. Yeah.
There's a game on Evercade I played that was like that. You could possess.
I think you'll have a lot of fun
My
sort of
eyes,
exploring
could they be
around
actual
and see
colors
what
for
different
once?
things you can haunt and the
But even though it was like a
abilities that
16-bit
they
game,
give.
it still looked better.
It's a tree.
Core mechanics resemble very much a twin-stick shooter. However, unlike twin-stick shooters, it focuses less on the high-intensity moments and more on finding
high,
creative
you
ways
say.
to use the twin-stick paradigm to create fun solutions to the challenges in the game.
Fun.
Haunty follows
Where
the
is that
story
fun?
of a ghost in the afterlife, and beyond that, it really
No, don't eat
expands
me.
into
Don't eat the key,
a
man.
lot of ghosts in the
Oh,
afterlife
no.
and sort of the stories that they
Hey, Adrian.
Hi, buddy. Hi, chat. We have a long weekend ahead of us. This is only day one.
The
This is
progression
only
and
day
story of
one.
Haunty center around collecting these stars.
How you doing? How you
and
doing? How you
the
doing,
stars
Adrian?
have this special
Oh, man.
ability that they give
my
ghosts
eyes.
access to pieces of their past life that they've left
There'll be
behind.
a special stream tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow morning.
The
Very
environments
special.
and characters are all carefully crafted with a 2D hand-drawn style, so there's a lot of painstaking frame-by-frame animation work in there. And we have a fantastic soundtrack.
Okay.
You say so.
Next game, please. I've had enough looking at this black and white colors. It hurts my eyes. My eyes are about to fall out.
And so it all sort of comes
Maybe I'm
together
about
to
to
give
cry
you
out.
this sort of tour through the afterlife, chilled out experience.
It's like an Xbox controller.
If this is something you're interested in, be sure to wishlist it. It helps
Called it
us out a lot.
Xbox, PlayStation, Switch.
Even.
Our next game is a bit of a blast from the past.
Nah, I didn't really miss
It
it
arrived on the
'cause I
scene
don't
around
care
12
about
years
ya.
ago, quickly became the talk of the town, and won a handful of awards, including the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at GDC's Independent Games Festival. But then, shortly
Independent
afterwards,
Game Festival.
both the game and its creator vanished. That game was Cart Life, a slice-of-life simulation game that put you in the shoes of various street vendors and tasked you with setting up a successful business selling bagels or newspapers. As the story unfolds, you'd soon find yourself making tough choices and trying to balance keeping your business afloat with the needs of your character and their families. It was a truly unique, powerful, and special game, and it's super sad that it's been unplayable now for the better part of a decade. But it gives me great pleasure to tell you that lovingly restored and better than ever, Kart Life is back.
Kart? Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Nick Herman. I'm with Ad Hoc Studio, and we're here to show you Kart Life.
Kart Life?
Kart Life is a retail simulator developed by Richard Hoffmeyer and was originally released in 2013, where it won a bunch of awards at the Independent Games Festival. For a variety of reasons, he ended up pulling it off Steam, but all of us at Ad Hoc are such big fans of Richard's work. Now we're partnering with him to help bring it back.
Why? Just...
I'm sorry, 2013 was like, I don't
Why? 10 years ago. Why?
It wasn't even 20 decades yet. That was only 10 decades. Nah, this ain't it, Chief. Get this game out of here.
In Kart Life, you can play as 3 different characters in any order. Each have their own unique background and circumstances, but what they all have in common is that they're trying to make it as street vendors. Melanie is a recently divorced mother and has moved back into her family home with her daughter, all the while trying to establish her new coffee cart. Andres is a Ukrainian immigrant who is trying to put down roots in a new town by opening a newspaper stand. And Vinny has big dreams, but never enough money to make it happen. He's hoping that selling his homemade bagels will help turn things around for him. Managing your own cart is not an easy job. Just like in real life, in Kart Life, your resources are limited.
Okay, fuck, you can lay back down.
You need to take care of yourself and others, and how you prioritize the needs of your cart against the personal needs of each character will determine the outcome of their stories.
And the sounds are horrible too.
Oh, it looks horrible too.
The world of Kart Life is alive and filled with characters who are potential customers that you'll get to know as you try to build your business.
You're doing this to the environment.
There's no right or wrong way to play this game. What players choose to do with the time
I
that they
can think
have
of
with
plenty
each
other
character
10-year-old
is
games
entirely up to
back
them.
than this one.
Everyone's experience will be different based on the choices they make, what they prioritize,
20-year-old game,
even the order
30-year-old
in which
game,
they choose to play the
40-year-old
character.
game.
Mario?
This release is going to have
I'm surprised
a
they
bunch of
mentioned
new
the
story
Mario
content,
game yet.
new art, updated controls and mechanics, and
Yes,
we
gluten-free,
really
it's
look forward
black
to
and
sharing
white
it all with you
pictures.
on PC and console.
They made a black
later
and
this
white
year.
game.
And you can't put colors in it, really? Is it that difficult? Kart Life? Kart Life, nothing. It's cost only on Steam.
The skateboard renaissance has been going on for the last couple years in games, and as we get deeper into the grind revival, things are getting a little more avant-garde and daring. This next one gives you all that Tony Hawk mechanical goodness that you crave, but with a heavy helping of demons and brimstone. This is the world premiere of Hellskate.
Hellskate.
This just sounds bad.
Hello, my name is Jordi van den Bussen, also known as Kwebbelkop. I'm the CEO and founder of Phantom Quest, and today I'll be talking about Hellskate.
You don't know, I do.
All right, Anton, first try. Here we go.
If you're trying to make an impersonation of Skate, you're definitely wrong.
No! That was a good combo! All right, that's it.
Skate looks way better than this.
Too slow.
And Kwebbelkop used to be a stream tourist watching Joey and
Hellskate takes place in Wertheim. Here
Is
you
this
play
skating
as
games are
Anthony
not hard
Fenton,
enough as
a
is?
skater through and through.
Tony Hawk is
Now let's have a
All
bunch of
Anthony wants
demons
to do is
attack.
skate at Wertheim's fabled
Hey, we're
beach.
still waiting for
Even
Skate
if that
4,
means
and
he
I
has to
can't
go
manage
through
to
the
fix
gods
that.
and monsters who will do anything
what's
to
wrong
stop
with that?
him and his skater friends from doing what they love most. The skateboard mechanics are very similar to the arcade-like games such as Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I mean, our lead game designer Steve actually worked on Tony Hawk's Underground.
It started
a long time ago, the idea, and the far-off, far-flung land of 2002, I worked on a game called Tony Hawk Underground. And at the time we were working on it, we were thinking, man, this really looks a lot like an RPG or an action RPG. You have all these stats and you're upgrading and all this kind of stuff. It's super cool, super neat, right? But of course, we're bound to Tony Hawk, we're bound to the real pro skaters. It always seemed to me that skate graphics create and imply such an interesting world, but it's not a coherent world that you can visit. So that was one of the motivations behind Hellskate. Hellskate is a skateboarding roguelike game. It fuses together old school skateboarding with the tricks and traversal, manuals, grinds, jumps, balance meters with a roguelike structure.
Just like with other games in the roguelite genre, death is a central mechanic in the game.
Broken.
When you die in a run, thankfully you don't lose everything. You keep your resources, which you can use to get permanent upgrades such as tattoos or skateboards, which act as weapons.
Which game, Adrian? This one, the Hellskate, or the that black and white one?
The combat in our game can be described as a fast-paced skateboard hack and slash. While you have your light and heavy attacks, the core of the gameplay revolves around your skateboarding tricks.
The game should be quite easy for people to pick up and play. It has a combat system which is meant to be very
weird
friendly,
idea.
very forgiving and rewarding, especially at the beginning, and then gradually it teaches you and ramps up the skill of skateboarding where you need it, when you need it.
Why did you stop me from skating?
Look at yourself. Your wing, your arm, what do you think happens when that gets to your head?
I fly?
Thank you for watching this reveal of Hellskate. Wishlisting the game would mean the world to us. Thank you.
Hey.
It was nice seeing
In
you
our
again,
next game,
Jordy.
Henry Halfhead, you play as Half-a-Head. That's it. That's
I'm telling you, she reminds me of
But
Laura
it's
Croft.
so much more than
I'm
that
telling
too.
you.
Because you see, Henry can be many things, can be anything, in fact. He has the curious ability to be able to transform into anything
Oh, we're
he
talking
can
about
reach.
monsters now?
Using this peculiar power and perplexing form, you'll live the life of the title character, navigating sandbox situations crafted by Zurich-based developers Lululu Entertainment, and in so doing, maybe ponder the philosophical questions. Who is? How is? What does it mean to
she's
be
a collector because she got
Henry
stuff in the background.
The game is like Tony Hawk.
May I
Okay.
introduce
The
you
Tony
to
Hawk game is Hellskate.
Henry's not just
Hellskater.
anyone. If they're anything, they're, well, everything. Henry can transform into everything in their reach.
No.
Yes,
No.
everything. And that's how they manage their daily life.
Anything but this game.
The familiar noise of Henry's alarm clock
turn
announces
any
the dawn
object,
of a
even
new
scissors.
day. And it will keep ringing until Henry gets up and calms the nervous,
Why?
quivering machine.
Why is this a thing? I'm a clock.
Tick, tock,
Pinocchio.
tick, tock.
Not the battery.
At least half awake, Henry is ready for their morning routine,
First you repair
which they
scissors.
usually
First you're an apple,
start
then
by
you repair
making
scissors,
their
then you're
bed.
cutting up the apple. And now you're a mattress. Again.
Staying in bed is tempting, but only leads to regret
They run out of
later.
ideas.
Henry knows that if you want to change the world, you have to start off by making your own bed. Completing this simple task in the morning gives Henry a little bit of pride and the feeling of control over their life. With part of the morning routine done, Henry was ready to freshen up.
You know, they're not even trying.
This is the weirdest idea ever.
For hours, Henry could sit there,
Never have
lifting
been
the seat
so-
up and down,
No, I
pretending
cannot
it
sit
was
there
a
for
singing
hours
mic.
moving the seat up and down. That's stupid.
Never
Not
have
too
been so
hot,
disturbed
not
in
too
my
cold.
life by that thing right there. This game is disgraceful.
Henry bought a
Disgusting.
turmeric soap. They didn't know. They just
Yeah,
like the
that
color.
old man. You
It's
even
actually
saw a
great
couple
for
years
their
back.
skin.
That's what this one's reminding me of. That with both eyes.
Okay.
I'm a cooler now.
That got all the dirt. Henry should now dry themselves.
Everyone in chat say
All
this
clean
game
and dry,
is
Henry is now
absolute
ready for a proper
terrible.
breakfast.
I would find myself stuck. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Breakfast with a warm beverage
I
isn't
would,
cool.
I would
And so
uninstall
is
from 3
keeping up
minutes
with
of
the
getting into the
news.
game. I'd be like, uninstall.
This week,
That's all for now.
Favorite
Have a
button's
wonderful
delete button.
day.
Like install button. Bro, you want me to leave MLB on Xbox? Or what?
Yeah, we gotta play it at some point.
Yeah.
Win Apple again.
Yeah, now you're my coffee cup.
The best drink Henry can make from beans. The candy of nature. Delicious. Well fed and well informed, Henry has to get ready and pack for work.
I'm a walking, moving suitcase.
That was a lunchbox, but...
Lunchbox.
If Henry takes the lunchbox and leaves now, they can catch the 8 o'clock bus.
Double the Henry, double the fun. Play Henry's not so ordinary everyday life in co-op mode. Henry, everyday life with a twist.
No, it's only on Steam, good. It's only on Steam, I don't care about.
Our next game is from Jeppe Carlsen, a creator who's perhaps best well known for his work as master puzzle creator on Limbo and Inside.
I don't know if they
We had the honor of working with him to publish
sponsorship,
2 of his
if
solo
you wanna
projects
play.
as part of Double Fine Presents. Rhythm action platformer
you.
140
And what's
and
those
co-op
guys'
arcade
badges
shooter
you got
Thoth.
there?
2 of the most fiendishly well-designed and fun puzzle games I've ever played.
Hey dude,
that
you
truly
missed
give you
the
a sense
spot
for
to,
and appreciation
mustache.
of
Like a
Jeppe's
side
contributions
shave.
to those playdead
He
titles.
needs to,
both
This
sides
new
are
game
shaved.
sees him
Yeah,
teaming
but
with
is that a
European
Jeppe
thing, honey?
Schmidt, composer of 140,
both sides
applying
of
his
your
trademark
shaved.
puzzle skills to a beautiful,
Yeah.
mind-bending adventure game.
Yeah.
This is Cocoon.
Hello, I'm Jakob, co-founder and audio director of
Hey
Geometric
dude, I like
Interactive
you
in
ukulele
Copenhagen.
piano.
I would like to show you what our
Nice
amazing
piano.
team has been working on.
Looks
for
like
the
he
last
stuck
couple
his
of
finger
years.
in a
Our
light
game,
socket.
Cocoon.
Coco.
Cocoon.
Reminds me of that song. Oh no. Never gonna want to be a butterfly.
Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it to
Bermuda
the
Triangle.
Bahamas.
Someone needs to make a game about the Bermuda Triangle.
They might already have.
I'm an egg. If I'm not an egg, then I'm nothing.
Are we?
Tiny man.
Fly.
I'm a tiny man.
Cocoon is an adventure game with multiple worlds, and each of these worlds are contained within an orb.
Why didn't you start with that?
Let me demonstrate by jumping out of the world which we are currently exploring.
Huh.
Just like that, we are now in the world outside.
Is that an orb right there?
Yeah, that.
The orange orb here contains the world we were previously exploring. Let's jump out one more time. We are now in a world even further outside and can explore this world using the orange orb that we picked up.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Why I asked.
Orbs can be placed on switches to power devices and solve puzzles.
I mean, it looks interesting, but it also looks kind of dumb.
And you can even throw them into pipes.
Some open the door.
You can use the hierarchy of worlds within worlds to solve interesting puzzles. For example, to safely avoid this moving barrier, you simply jump out of the world, let it pass by, and jump back in.
Huh.
Okay.
That's different.
Now, Cocoon is not only
I'm a
about
star.
exploration and puzzles. Within each world, you have to face a mighty guardian. Here is a first glimpse of one of these encounters.
Well, man, mad.
Hey. I like a starfish now. I was a starfish.
Turn on my crash.
We hope you look forward to exploring the mysterious worlds of Cocoon, releasing later this year on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch.
Okay. Thanks for showing us your game, buddy. Nice to
Cocoon, world within world.
Nice to know your name. I hope I don't see you next year.
Probably will.
Oh, man. See all the people every year. That's getting me so bored.
Oh, let's just know how to go.
And now, I'm pleased to bring you a title from French-Canadian developer
Canadians are
Impossible. In this
Canadians are
relaxing
having
artistic
issues right now
exploration
with all
game,
this. Did you
you
hear
play a
about New York
painter
and
with
the
a
air
watercolor
quality?
brush and a whole city
terrible.
to explore.
Yes.
This game is more than appropriate
it's
for
been
Day of the
in
Dev's
the
Summer
entire
Game
world.
Fest edition because its title, Été, in French, translates to the word
No,
summer.
it doesn't.
Hi, my name is Laszlo, and I'm the creative director at Impossible.
Hey,
We are
Impossible's
a
a
small
song,
Montreal-based
you
indie
dude.
studio working on
So why
our
you
first
making a
title,
game off of
Été.
it?
Ete.
I'm not bike. Oh, interesting.
In Été, you see the world through the eyes of a painter, with every surface acting like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to fill it with color.
Okay. Interesting. Right?
That reminds me of Deep
Été
Blob.
means summer in French,
or
because
power
it's set
washing.
in our French-speaking hometown of
Power
Montreal,
washing, but with
Canada,
paint.
as you step into
Right?
the shoes of a painter who's traveling abroad for
Power
well,
washing, but
the summer.
paint.
This is a game
Power
for people
washing,
who
but
love
you're
pure
listening.
exploration. You're free to roam open city
Hell, look,
scenes
it's my
at
game.
your own pace, following your curiosity, getting sidetracked,
why aren't
and
you
discovering
cleaning
secrets
everything
along
else?
the way.
Hey, we saved the doggy.
It's happy. It's happy.
When you
No,
fill
look,
something
I'm
with
helping.
paint,
I'm
you'll
helping.
extract
I'm
its
helping.
color as droplets of experience. And as you level up, you'll become able to unleash larger splashes of paint that reveal a bigger part of the world at once.
Oh, that's a lot better. Oh
Nice,
yeah.
nice Splatoon.
Oh yeah.
Nice Splatooning.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You'll also meet plenty of locals, taking part in their lighthearted, everyday anecdotes, and some of them will even commission artworks
Oh
from
hi,
you.
name. Alex.
Whoa.
Okay.
Using your bike, you can travel quickly back to your apartment and paint those commissions on
Okay.
canvas.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I can do a painting too?
That's where your creativity comes into play. At your easel, you can create gorgeous watercolor artworks using anything you've discovered in your expedition so far. Stamps on your canvas can be freely moved, resized, rotated in 3D,
I
and
get
even
why I'm doing
recolored.
like this because.
The canvas is pretty much your sandbox that lets you put your own spin on commissions.
Why would you
And
put
if
a
you're feeling
raptor there?
inspired,
They're not in
you can
Canada.
paint as many creative artworks as you like without any kind of limitation. With hundreds of unlockable stamps at your disposal and dozens of commissions to
Yeah.
inspire you, the only
I
limit
cannot
really
see a
is your
dog playing
imagination.
guitar. It's an interesting looking art game.
Apart from living your best life as the friendly neighborhood painter,
Leonardo
you'll also
da
get
Vinci.
to meet other like-minded artists, like Marianne, an ambitious
This is
photographer,
the world
and
of art.
Pio,
Leonardo
a
da
talented
Vinci's not
musician,
around anymore.
among many others. If you manage to befriend them, maybe they'll let you in on their best-kept secret,
His
an
name's
abandoned
expensive,
building that could become
His
your
name
very
goes.
own painting studio. But you'll have to dive into that story for yourself. It is coming out in 2024, and we hope you'll enjoy your adventures as a
Well,
traveling
worry about it
painter
when it comes out.
in this lovingly crafted,
Hey
whimsical
Josh,
summer
how
world.
you doing?
Excuse me.
Hi everybody, how are you liking the show so far? This is the time where we take a brief break to talk about the long and complicated process by which we accept games into the nominating committee and all the legal ramifications and the technical rules that go with the accounting of the...
Tim, sorry. I thought that, I thought I was doing something here too. All right. Hey, Kelly from Indie Mega Booth here with a very exciting announcement. We're back.
Okay.
If you're a fan of indie games, you may have seen the Indie Mega Booth at shows like PAX West and
No,
PAX
I've
East
not.
over the last decade,
If they're in foreign
bringing
countries, then I
together a
don't care.
curated selection of the best up-and-coming indie titles. Games like Crypt of the Necrodancer,
Hi, Tunic.
Disco Elysium, Spiritfarer, Celeste,
Okay, gluten-free.
Mini
Thanks for
Metro,
telling us the time in your
Astroneer,
area.
The Stanley Parable, and Papers, Please have all been part of the Indie Mega Booth community. If you're a dev, you'll likely know us from our industry work, such as our GDC showcases, our presence at Bit Summit, our global outreach and events, including a robust scholarship and grant program. And
And I'll
if
also
you've
be
never heard of
trying
any
to
of
be
this,
in
well, that's fine.
pharmaceuticals
Just think of us
thing,
as like
too.
a stepping stone into the games industry, where folks who love indie games can connect with each other, discover new games, and be part of a welcoming, diverse, broad, creative community. Indie Mega Booth has been in hibernation during the pandemic,
She
but
must
we were
think
so
she's
excited
a
to announce that
bull.
we're
See
finally
that? She's
waking
got
up
the
from our
nose
big long
ring thing.
slumber, and we're ready to move
Hey,
forward
I know
with
a guy in my
IMB
class that
2.0.
has
Head on over to
ear-
our brand new
ears
website,
pierced on his ears,
indiemegabooth.com, and
Don't
be
make fun of that.
Indie Know by signing up
People
for our
like having their
newsletter.
nose pierced.
Learn about new games, upcoming showcases, digital sales, and the best ways to help support the games and developers that you know and love. As we've always said, individually we're tiny, together we're mega.
I'm sorry, I'm tiny. Nah.
No. You're not as much fun as the other
We have
guy.
another world premiere for y'all, and it's also really thematically appropriate for this showcase. You'll see why in a second. It's from the aesthetically amazing studio called Land and Sea. They're famous for the Alto series that you know and love, but this next one is not what you're expecting from them. It'll be herding your way. It'll be flocking your way. No, I like herding. It'll be herding your way next year. It's called Summerhill. It's about
Summer help.
I think so.
Hi there, my name is Harry Nesbitt, and I'm the founder and creative director of Land and Sea. We're a small team from the UK,
Hi, UK person.
best known as the developers of the
don't
Altus
your name,
Adventure
UK
series.
people. You don't get much.
Now, over the last few years, we've
foreign
been
in
busy
this
growing the
gaming
team
show.
and laying the groundwork for our most ambitious project yet.
Josh
It's
is in
an
the Eastern
entirely
time
new
zone,
IP
too.
that aims to build on
We're
the
in Central.
themes that we care
You
about
saw
most
it.
as a
Being used on his
studio.
guitar. You know it's a.
And we're
there's a fire
super
hazard, right?
excited to be able to share this exclusive first teaser with you today. So please, take a look, and I'll be back at the end to tell you more.
Oh, tell me more. I was already getting beard.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Land and sea. Look, this is sea. I'm on land. Huh? There it goes.
Alto's Adventure and Alto's Odyssey.
Are those birds? Look at all those chickens.
I don't think so. It's a sheep. Look at the ba.
Bah. Bah. You okay, puppy?
She likes sheep.
Bah.
With the dog.
Well, she looks like a modern day cow, so I don't know.
We're chasing a sheep.
Yeehaw.
Go, sheep, go.
Oh, now we're looking at the sunset.
Forgot what we were doing. Chasing sheep.
I was chasing the sunset. And I fell off the cliff. And I hurt my back real bad.
Well, we've herded the sheep. That was fun. Next.
Next
Level.
adventure, please. Summit Hill.
Summer Hill.
Oh, it's only on Steam, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, good.
We hope you enjoyed this first look at our brand new game, Summerhill. To give you a little bit more detail, Summerhill is a story-driven puzzle game in which you play as a young shepherd and their dog. Together you'll be setting out to rescue your lost flock that have been scattered across the mysterious land that lies at the border of your home. Summerhill brings together gentle problem solving, fluid herding-based game.
Why does he have to read
and
if he knows his
striking
game?
pastoral landscapes to tell a timeless coming-of-age
like-
folktale.
Oh, look, we got
As a
stuff
team,
over
we've
in the
been
chat
massively
crazy.
inspired by the rich history and cultural impacts
Yeah,
of
it's been
sheep
doing
herding
good.
across the world.
No, like, you feel
There
the
are
heart-
a few
the
people
hearts.
or
Yeah, yeah.
places that haven't been impacted in some
They
small
get
way
this thing
by
here now
the
you
practice
can-
of shepherding. Even the name Summerhill is a name often given to highland
okay.
pastures
See?
where sheep are taken to graze during the warmest months of the year. In many ways, sheep herding is in our DNA, and we really want to do justice to this timeless tradition and tell a story that could only be told in this way. We're also super excited to be working again with our longtime collaborator, Todd Baker. Todd is a composer and audio designer best known for his work on games such as Monument Valley 2, Dreams, and our very own Altos Odyssey. We can't wait to share more with you, so if you'd like to be the first to hear about what we're up to, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game, or go to summerhill.game to join our mailing list. Thanks
get the
again,
game on
and we
console.
look forward to sharing more with you again
Whatever.
soon.
Next up, we have an update on Eternites. This is from Studio Psy, essentially a one-person team with a few friends helping out on the side, and it's a dating action game. Now, you've heard a lot about this title.
Sorry.
Happening?
I'm sorry, Greg. I know I shouldn't be interrupting Day of the Devs. But it's urgent. A virus has turned most of us into... I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
Okay.
Took me out and
It won't be easy, and the road will be long. Who knows? Maybe we'll find
Chasey
one
John.
more thing worth fighting for. Eternites is a dating action game that takes adrenaline-fueled combat and mixes it together with a heartfelt love story.
That's a love story game.
Can I be honest for a moment?
That's on PlayStation shit. Where?
Sometimes with all these infected,
Yeah, but it said June 2nd.
too
That's
and
that
it's
was
during
last
these
week.
moments that I'm happy to have someone to lean on.
And Transformers will be years tomorrow.
Fighting for
Spider-Man
our
and
lives,
Spider-Verse, number one movie
solving
now.
puzzles, exploring dungeons. It all seems easier when you have someone special by your side to make things less scary.
Wait, how it went from June, July, May?
What now?
I don't know.
Did you just
Yeah.
shush me? Because the teacher might hear us. Hey. Have you ever passed a note to your crush? I mean, or you can just fight for friendship. That's cool and
Oh,
not...
she like him.
We are so cheesy.
She likes him. She loves
We have
him. She
so
wants to
many
hug and
minigames that can
kiss
help
him.
you unlock unique skills and spells in battle. So yeah, you can fight monsters,
Every
explore
anime
dungeons.
thing they try to make, they always gotta have the protagonist have a lover.
I mean, so many things like train, scavenge, dates. Did I say date?
Yeah, I
twice?
think you did.
Anyway,
You said it twice.
you have to manage and balance all these activities if you want to save the world.
What's with his
The
arm?
clock is ticking.
Glowing blue. It's
September.
Basically,
the world.
his arm turns into a sword.
Wish list now.
Or something.
Next up, from Italian-Icelandic developer Evil Licorice,
Evil Licorice?
comes a
I think I can have fun with that
nostalgia-fueled
one.
gadget-building
The
sim
Eternites.
that demystifies
I mean, yeah, that's pretty
electronics
fun.
engineering and allows you to share your
Eternites.
creations with the community.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Bancale from Evil Licorice, and I'm one of the designers of Retro Gadgets.
Why you messing with wires, buddy? You know that's a bad thing. You can electrify yourself.
Although it takes me forever to build something like this, I love the feeling of seeing something happening on a screen like this one when I rotate the knob or I press the buttons. And this is where the idea for Retro Gadgets comes from, is to being able to build digital gadgets with little effort.
I mean, it looks
We love
interesting.
Pico 8 by Lexaloff.
Do I see
because
myself
it brings
playing
you
it
this
properly?
retro environment
Not
where you can build
unless
your own
they're
gadgets.
paying.
What do you mean? I can see
And we
myself
also
playing
love
that.
Shenzhen
If they gave me a
IO
video
by
sponsorship, I'd play that.
Electronics,
Otherwise,
because it
no.
managed to teach you
There's like
low-level
maybe,
programming
I don't know,
effortlessly.
1,000 people
And
who
Retro
want to play something like
Gadgets
this.
tries
Maybe.
to take the best of both worlds and adds a layer of hardware building and customization.
This is so cool.
In a cozy
So much
and
cooler than seeing that
retro-inspired
garbage white and black stuff.
Fake boy. You saw that? It's a fake boy.
We have a fantastic community, and people have been creating insane gadgets that go well beyond our initial expectations. So please join our Discord server.
No, I ain't joining your dumb Discord
Retro
server,
Gadgets
dude.
is in
No,
early
thank you.
access on Steam, and we have big plans in store. Bye.
Nah.
If you've ever watched the Mars Curiosity rover on one of its
No,
missions,
I have not, and
you
no,
very
do I
well
not
may have
care.
become fascinated by one of the hyper-specific contraptions and gadgets it keeps on board to measure soil samples and hunt for traces of water. Our next game poses a very important question, though. Sure, Curiosity can tell us the weather on a planet millions of miles away, but can it deliver a pizza?
No.
In Mars First Logistics from Shape Shop, you'll be given the task of carrying awkwardly shaped objects from point A to point B by assembling and piloting your very own Mars rovers. And in doing so, perhaps you will solve the pepperoni-based problems that truly matter.
How are we making pepperoni pizza on Mars?
Hello, I'm Ian McClarty from Shape Shop. We're a small team based in Melbourne, Australia,
Aussie.
and we're making this game, Mars First Logistics.
You're all small teams. I got it.
In Mars First Logistics, you'll be helping to establish a colony on the surface of Mars. You'll do this by transporting
Graphics
often
a little
awkwardly
washed
shaped
out.
objects between A and B, using vehicles that you design and build yourself.
Look, I'm a field goal.
Yep, we want to score.
I'm gonna score I'm gonna score my whole self over into it. They ain't make.
Oh, the pizza, man.
It's not the pizza.
As you complete deliveries, the game will give you new toys to play with.
He lost the pizza.
Is this a rock?
Yes. Rock on.
It's a rock in a hard place. Ah! Because it's gonna fall.
We're flying.
Are you gonna drop the rock? Oh man, I thought you were gonna drop it. No.
Do we not have like?
Hey, Kevin's here now.
Thrusters.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Oh,
it's Kevin.
Hayukin. You just got Hayukin to the face, you dumb game. I love making fun of these things.
The game is set in a vast open world, and you're free to pick and choose which jobs you'd like to take.
I'm doing okay, Kevin.
There's a mix of
What you been doing since the last
procedurally-generated
stream?
side jobs
What you been up
and
to?
handcrafted main contracts.
I'm trying not to fall asleep.
In the main contracts, you'll be helping to construct new buildings
Princess
in the
is
game's
asleep.
world.
It's a rocket. Hot, hot.
Are we sending our pizza back to Earth?
One of the main challenges in the game is figuring out how to pick up each item
Wow, that's
and
heavy.
deliver it safely to its destination
Oh,
using
no.
the parts that you have available.
It fell apart. Amazing. Oh no. You know what that is, right?
I'm thinking explosives.
Okay, gas station.
Can we just drag it?
Don't fall. We made a gas station.
And as you build up your collection of parts, more creative options will become available.
Potato
to
Man.
you. And I think a lot of the
I needed
fun in
somebody
the
with a
game
Mario mustache.
is just messing around and being
Ooh.
creative in its editor.
We jumped in the pool. That's a long way down, buddy. Ah! Oh, I thought it was gonna fall apart. It says it's water. Man.
It's stuck.
And finally, I'm really excited to announce that Mars First Logistics will be launching into Steam Early Access on the 22nd of June. That's just 2 weeks away, and we're really looking forward to seeing what everyone builds in the game. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome, buddy, from Australia.
You'd think the aftermath of a worldwide flood would be pretty
Oh,
bleak,
no.
right? Well, UK and Denmark
Oh,
based
Why is it the one
Studio
person I really
Fabrique
don't like to
has a
keep
different
showing?
take. From the studio that brought you
It's time
Mitazione
to
and
stop.
Sports Friends comes the all-new adventure set in the sprawling post-flood world.
Can we
of
have
Salt Sea.
Mr. I
The
don't
adventure
know,
unfolds differently
Toby
with
McGuire
every
in here
decision,
instead?
so there's always something new to see in
Hey,
your next
Rival Wizards
playthrough.
here.
So buckle your
Again.
swashes and get ready for the world premiere of the stylish,
Why does her belt
seaworthy
buckle look like
Salt
she has a
Sea
syringe right there?
Oh, I don't know.
Hello. We are Die Gute Fabrik.
I'm Hannah Nicklin from Die Gute Fabrik, and we
That
made
is
Salt
some
Sea Chronicles.
Big Aaron.
I was gonna say
We're
her
super stoked
lipstick.
to show you
That is
the
some
world
bright
premiere
lipstick.
of
Saw
Salt
that?
Sea Chronicles today. It's a flooded world,
Big, bright red.
story-driven adventure game where you play as a
judge
ship's
a
whole
person by
crew.
its cover. It's like, don't judge a book by its cover. So I don't judge my friends like
I'm just saying that her lipstick stuck out to me. It was like just huge.
this guy, you want to help him out? I would be like, nah, I ain't gonna help you out.
At the beginning of the game, you're going to discover that Maya,
Are you gonna talk about
your
her giant
captain,
earring?
has gone missing.
Yeah.
And together you're
So you were pointing out something physical too. You're like,
and
look at
set
that.
out across the Salt
I
Sea
mean, it's a big
archipelago
earring.
in search of clues.
Tell my friends
In each
that
chapter of the
dumb
game,
people have
you
with
decide
big fat
where to
earrings.
head next, who to explore with from the crew when you get there, and what to say to the people that you meet along the way. Salt Sea Chronicles'
You
unique
spent
art
more
style
time
is
on the
brought
art
to life
style
by
'cause
beautiful
it's
animation,
honestly
and each
ugly.
location is built on the fragments of this
Are
world
you
that
going
came
for
before.
16-bit Beetlejuice?
Our art team have
It's
really
gonna
done
give my
an incredible
eyes
job.
these. In a
One of
minute.
my favourite locations is called Los Gatos, and on that island, the people there live symbiotically with this community
miss
of
you.
cats.
We have a green chick
As you
next to a
explore,
black
you'll
guy.
find a brand new trick-taking
weird.
card game designed
Hey,
especially
look,
for
we're
the world of
playing
Salt Sea. It's
solitaire.
a really good way to sort of take a break from the
Oh, I
story.
know.
It's called Spoils, and
This
you
is
can
not
play it all
solitaire.
over the
I don't know
archipelago,
what they're
and you might
playing.
discover how each
Blackjack?
community has slightly different house rules.
Like war?
Okay.
Another thing we're super proud of is our
Bread
exploration system.
roast.
So we're sort of done away with the walk of shame in adventure games. So if you miss a clue, instead of sort of slowly traipsing to the other end of the island, you're just going to tap the shoulder button on your
And I tap
controller
the
or
button to
select a
roll down a
screen
mountain.
span arrow to move almost instantaneously across
Wow.
a space. It allows us to lay the story down away from a linear path much more
So
organically.
everyone goes from living on land to on living on boats.
Salt Sea Chronicles doesn't tell a story about a hero. It's a story about a community and how you navigate the world together. And each
I don't
community
wanna
that you
navigate
meet
the
in
world.
turn is going to be rich and amusing and
I wanna go
strange,
alone.
maybe, and have its
I wanna
own
go in the
things
sea
going
and
on.
swim.
There's also a
Look for
strong
all the
sense
fishes
of
that I can
genre-based
eat.
storytelling too. So while you might be new to the world of Salt Sea, you'll know that you're in a Scooby-Doo chapter or a Romeo and Juliet chapter or a detective one.
By the way, I'm gonna point out, why the hell
There
do
are
they
plenty
got
of laughs,
dumb
but
faces?
tough
Wait, why is
choices
the black-
and meaningful moments too.
The black people
Our
holding white
writers'
babies.
room of award-winning
You see that?
storytellers
Like-
have done an incredible job. We're so delighted to share Salt Sea Chronicles with you all today, and I can't wait for you to
I can't
explore
wait
the
to
rich
install
world,
it.
get to know the wonderful
See, her lipstick
characters,
is- her
and to
lipstick
hear
reminds
what
me of Red
paths you
Velvet,
chart
some
when
reason.
you play.
Yeah. Alright, guys.
Salt Sea Chronicles.
All right, this next game, Sorry. Tim keeps texting. Let's see. Oh, Tim wants me to read something. Apologies, but this seems important. The thing I love most about Day of the Devs, says Tim, as Tim, I don't know, is getting to know all these amazing game developers. I love hearing them describe their games and their creative process, but I wish I could hear more. I wish I could be a fly on the wall, eavesdropping all their private conversations, all their ups and downs, their triumphs and
Everything
tribulations,
behind the scenes at
while
E3.
making a real video
Be
game
like-
over the course of 7 years. Too bad there's no way to do it. Or is there? This is actually pretty cool. Two-Player Productions was embedded with Double Fine for the course of 7 years while they were making Psychonauts 2, and they made a super hyper-duper long documentary series unlike anything you've ever seen in games. All the intimacy, all the tears, the outrage and joys, and all the things that happen in game development that never really gets documented because who has access like this? So here's a very quick sneak peek at their incredibly long series. We highly encourage you to watch this thing. It's amazing.
So what's next?
Psychonauts 2. To get to the dollar amount we're talking about, it's probably going to take financing from a lot of different avenues. Whenever Grasslands is going to start, Tim's just going to start taking our people.
So there's a ton of stuff going on right now that's kind of breaking me. But you know, it's fun. It'll be really rewarding when it's done.
hopefully get a chance to work on a Psychonauts game in the near future. Thank you for helping us bring back Psychonauts. Thank you.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, no.
Or just come watch our YouTube channel.
To submit your game for future Day of the Devs, or to just hear about Day of the Devs in general, go to dayofthedevs.com for more info.
Thank you to all the incredible sponsors that have been with us since the very beginnings of Day of the Devs. We're going on 11 years. We could not pay for any of this without these sponsors. They donate to us, ask for nothing in return except a showcase of incredible games from indie devs all around the world. So please, applause for all the cool logos on the screen. We appreciate you. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you. Thank you again to the incomparable Dose One. He's been supplying the beats for all the transitions between all these amazing games ever since we started doing these digital showcases for Day of the Devs. Thank you again. You're a hero amongst heroes. Go check out his music. It's amazing. Hell, Dose One is incredible. Thank you for watching Day of the Devs yet again. If you're looking for more information or you just want to subscribe to the coolest newsletter in all the land, go to dayofthedevs.com. The URL on your screen. Follow us on social media. We got more coming up this year. Thank you to our friend Jeff Keighley. The Summer Game Fest showcase was amazing. We're so happy to be a part of Summer Game Fest for these last many years. Definitely stick around. We're not completely done yet. We have a musical performance featuring the sounds of New Caledonia, thanks to our friends who made the game Chia. It's worth it. It's really cool. Happening right now.
Okay, I'd be worried.
You'd be copyrighted.
Copyrighted, so I'm gonna stop it there because, like I said, I'm concerned that would be a copyright issue. So what'd you think?
Same as it is always every year. Terrible.
And they had a couple in there I liked that they're interesting. Not a lot, but there were a few that were.
Yeah, there were.
Interesting. I like that Cuphead getting a physical copy. That's cool.
And then chat, y'all have to stay tuned to tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have some stuff. We'll have some streams tomorrow. We're still trying to figure out the schedule and everything, and then we're gonna have stuff Saturday and stuff Sunday and
Monday.
Monday night. Monday night. It's Capcom and Ubisoft, so maybe I'll just do it on Twitch and then, make videos and put it up on YouTube later. Because
I'll probably stick with you with that one.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be better at that point. I might be really wore out from doing stuff. So Viewfinder was interesting, and Cocoon was different. It turned a nice.
The weird painting thing was kind of cool.
That's Viewfinder, where you'd sit there and take a picture and then would put it in the real world. That was different. Interesting idea. So, superstars of the stream are going to be Kevin Gaming Channel, Rifle Wizard, Josh Horn, Gluten Free, Adrian Yu. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your